Can we talk top 5 in 5? And of course, just like Drake said, we're only here for a good time, not a long time. So let's get into the top 5 R&B groups. I want to say of all time, but of course we always take little bits and pieces out. So it's not going to be anything like the Jackson 5. It's not going to be any Gladys Knight and the Pips, no Temptations, no OJs. You know, probably like the 90s to now. Let's get into it. To kick off this week's top 5 and 5, I am going with my personal greatest female R&B group of all time. And that's just because they covered all bases with the singing, the rapping, the vibes, the substance, TLC. And now I know just the initial statement, Destiny's Child fans, y'all gonna come and get on these comments and do what y'all gonna do. I got TLC 10 times out of 10. Their catalog to this day is still beating most groups without any issue. They are just a perfect R&B group with a splash of hip hop.
That's what I'm talking about.
Say what, say huh?
I like that.
At number 4, we have New Edition, the original New Edition, the middle New Edition, and the final New Edition, because, you know, there was the young ones with Bobby, then it was without Bobby, then it was with Johnny, and then it was all of them. They went through a bunch of changes and everything, but they've always been elite. Like, they're always going to be on, I'm not going to say always, but for the most part, they're going to be on a lot of Mount Rushmores when it comes to the conversation of R&B groups. And again, it doesn't even matter which version that you pick. Somewhere they're going to be on that list. Coming in at number 3, I always have Jodeci up here in the peaks of greatness, pretty much. Jodeci's catalog, amazing. I'm not even going to count them breaking off into Casey and JoJo, even though that is a major part of it, because, you know, they're amazing as the duo as opposed to the group. But songs like Forever My Lady, timeless, written by Al B. Shore for Kim Porter, R.I.P. But Jodeci is just hands down, you know, those were the real bad boys of R&B.
Forever today, babe. It's like a dream.
At number 2, I have to put Dru Hill in this conversation. And this is the original Dru Hill, you know, Cisco, Nokia, Woody, Jazz, because now they got like 36 members in the group and they look like Wu-Tang and shit. But the original Dru Hill, on point. Just all of them were elite vocalists. All of them knew how to put on a show. Songs like Beauty. Beauty is a B-side. And that is one of the dopest R&B songs ever created from a group. Like, no matter how deep you go into their catalog, you're going to find greatness. At number 1, pretty sure it was obvious who was going to be number 1. The greatest R&B group of all time is Boyz II Men. Just pure vocals, amazing harmonies, phenomenal catalog. They're just clean, amazing across the board. They do have that little rumor where they were hard to work with. You know, Babyface and Candy both had stories about them, but elite talents. It did suck, you know, Mike left the group. He had issues with his health. They're still touring. I went to one of the concerts earlier this year. Amazing, phenomenal concert. Boyz II Men will always be the greatest R&B group of all time. R&B groups. Before we even cut to the list,
who?
Let's take them down. Stop that, because I sound like